Wow, what the heck? We're starting so late. How are we starting this late and there's 45 people waiting to watch the live stream? I didn't expect that. Is that photo 2 thumbs or 2 fingers? What? Tony Balderrama. What's up, Gabriel? Mister, you're late. John, what are you doing up late? John, you can't be up this late because you come over earlier than I wake up. Mister, you're late. I know. I'm here though. I didn't miss my I didn't miss my live stream kill streak. That's why I call it my kill streak, like in a video game. All right. Dawn says, "Did you fall asleep? I had a terrible headache, and all I did was lay down and go to sleep, and now it's all gone." Which I guess is what you're supposed to do when you have a headache. Any pitbull attacks? Quick, open the internet. Wow, so I want to show off some of these beautiful cards on the table. And then I thought tonight was going to be really slow, so I was just going to price up new slabs. I want a free one. I was thinking about doing some free ones soon. All right, let's see what we got. Maybe on Monday, because the Sunday stream is only going to be about maybe 2 hours long tops. Here's Mawile, Colossal, nobody wants them. Togetic, Gengar Mimikyu, really nice card. Venusaur, Zapdos, Garchomp, Voltorb, Weezing is still here. Mister, I was about to go to sleep. How are you, mister? I'm doing pretty well. Thanks for asking. Here's Necrozma. Do free ones on Tuesday. All right, we're doing it on Tuesday. Here's Typhlosion 10. Really fancy. I feel like pulling this Dark Dragonair bag. It's too fancy. Here's Schoolgirl, too collectible. Doug Trio, but you know what? I got to sell the Doug Trio, or the Dragonair. You know why? Because I bought that $16,000 Dragonite, so, you know, I should be required to sell something nice in exchange for something so expensive. Migraine? You know, I don't think it was a typical migraine. When I was a little kid, not a little kid, but pretty much my whole childhood, I got a certain type of headache. I never understood what it was, and it was a rare headache, so I just didn't think too much about it. And, you know, I never went to the doctor for it or anything. And it was a sort of like overexertion headache that I would get, especially when I overheated in the summertime playing sports. And it was this really horrible headache where it would like cripple me. I'd be laying there, shaking, sweating. And yeah, it was really intense. I have some really strong memories of it because it was so extremely painful. I think I just had one of those as an adult. I don't know what causes it. I think overheating or something causes it. But yeah, I just had one of those. My wife and I went hiking today, and we went hiking around, I want to say it was around 4:30 p.m., and it was a really long hike, and there were some steep hills to climb, super steep, and it was a lot of fun. I took some great pictures. I was sharing them, but the problem was we had not eaten anything. So we went on this really long hike, and it was great exercise. In fact, I want to do it again soon, actually. And but I'd not had anything to eat at all. So by the end of it, I was like crazy exhausted. I was like, wow, this really took it out of me. And I noted there was a bit of a mild headache by the time we sat down and ate some food, which would have been almost at like 6. So it was like 6 when I sat down and ate today, which is not the normal time. And then by tonight, that had evolved, right, Pokemon? That had evolved into a killer headache, and I was complaining about it in Discord. So it was really extreme. I couldn't stream under those conditions. So I just, you know, I just took a painkiller and went to sleep. And when I woke up, it was much later, but the headache was gone. So that's the whole story. Now you guys know my day-to-day health. Here's Shiny Magikarp. Here's Manectric. Here's Nidoqueen. It's so painful though. That particular kind of headache is so painful. Sardines will make you better. Sardines are the best, man. I never feel bad for having eaten a sardine. Sardines are an excellent food source. But that's what I should have done before we left. And I told my wife this. What's the pop in the Dark Dragonair? Really low. It's like 30 or something. What's up, McDude? Wow, everybody's here. It's like 2 a.m. in the morning. Don't you guys have jobs? I guess if you're in California, it's only 12 a.m. Sounds like an Ozarks episode. Yeah, so what I should have done before we left, I should have had a tin of sardines and maybe an apple. An apple and some sardines, I'd have been fine. Because the thing is, we went to Haha Tonka Steak Part, which we got out here in Lake of the Ozarks. Really beautiful. I was sharing pictures of it. And it's just, I'd never been to this part of the park. It was really beautiful. And it was so much room for a long hike. And there's this portion of the trail that goes like, it scales up the side of a cliff. And we didn't expect that to happen, but I was excited to go. And I think that's where I overexerted. Ooh, Dancer Wool. Shinru. That's really cool. This is legendary Shinru. Surprised that one hasn't sold, actually. Here's Jota. Perfect Aranya. Digimon. Some of these gotta get listed on eBay soon because eBay's got a much larger market. Cloud. Lightning. Shantoto. All right. So we got some Cloud cards. Well, before I do some pricing up on new slabs, let's see if anyone wants to open up an actual booster pack. Because again, I didn't expect you guys to be here. I thought we would basically have a dead stream. Are you going to have Black Friday specials next month? Yeah, we could try to think of something fun for Black Friday. Black Friday, you mean that's the day where you guys spend extra on me because I'm working so hard. Oh, thanks so much, guys. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, we might try to think of something funny. It's funny because I remember this. Last year I went live like during Thanksgiving and during Christmas, and people are like, all right, where's the cheap cards? I'm like, cheap cards? Where's my times and a half pay? I'm working on a holiday. All right, let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Click. Ramiro Andrade. Mister, you missed my last order of 5 Dawn of Legends. No problem. Let's get that. Mr. Ramiro. Mr. Super Late. I didn't think anyone would still be up. I thought you guys would all be asleep. I saw your short about the Dragonite error card. Oh, cool. Thanks, man. No benefits when you're self-employed. I know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Anyone saw cards in All Gaming who was complaining he was scammed at Collecticon? Oof. Scammed at Collecticon? I sent 200 for store credit, says Gil. We can't sleep without your voice. We were having fun in Discord. This is daytime for vampires. Yeah, so my goal here, it's 2 o'clock. So my goal here is maybe about 2 hours. So that's about equivalent to a lunchtime stream. 2-hour stream. We got Daddy Biden in office. No work. I'm going to vote for some stim checks. Why is there so much inflation? I can't figure it out. I organize my cards while I wait for you. Oh, that's cool, man. Boy, if I ever did that, I think I could organize cards all year long because I have so many. All right, here's Cooler, Calculating Warrior. He didn't check the card. Remind me of when you traded cards as a kid. Oops. So what was the scam? Was the scam that they were in bad condition, or was the, ooh, nice, Omega Shenron? Or was the scam that they weren't real? I can't believe that scam where someone sent someone printed pictures of a vintage binder. What? Selling a vintage binder. Oh, you just get a picture of the binder. You don't actually get the cards. What are you talking about? Did that really happen? I'm Ricardo Lopez. So, yeah? Well, I'm the Cardconomist. I'm Walter White. An NFT of the binder, right? Yeah, I guess Polaroid pictures are NFTs in the past. I used to go to a shop all the time. He scams people just as much as I live down the road from Cardinal Gaming Store. Like, what's the scam? Yes, mister, someone posted about it on Reddit. Okay, Cardconomist. It's right in my name. I mean, I'm not trying to hide anything. All right. I'm going to con you guys into falling in love with my Pokemon card stream. Ramiro Andrade. What's up, Mikey? All right. There you go, Mr. Ramiro. I hope you're happy with that. Thought you got a pretty good pull there with the SPR. Joseph Jones is here. My first slab away on the Dark Dragonair Legendary Collection. Oh, well, look at that, guys. Dark Dragonair's taken. Very fancy. Okay. Joseph, you seem like you'd be the right person for this because I think you have the income to put something like this into Slab away. There we go. All right. You're in another class of clientele. We're looking for Joseph Jones. Here it is. So you will be right here under Joseph Avila. So it's going to be October 24, Joseph Jones. Dragonair. 2,000. And that goes to 1,900. Just make sure that updated. Yep. Whew. That's an expensive one, man. Congratulations. Tony Coy, I have a bag for Pokemon Go English. Pokemon Go English. I feel like people forget a little bit about this set. This set actually has that really nice looking Radiant Charizard. You know what's interesting about Pokemon Go? I feel like it fell off really quickly. But I got the feeling they opened up the Japanese version of the set and then they gave up on the English version. I bet you a lot of people don't have the English version of the Radiant Charizard. All right, there we go. Boop. All right, let's see. We got, I thought that was Ditto Numel. Wow. Definitely grade this card for off-center. Will off-center grades even be special with this era? I mean, this is nuts, man. Dude, this is just crazy off-center. We need to make an off-center, like, clip or something, you know, like compilation, because these are just crazy, man. This is so bad. Can we see a close-up of the Dragonair? Yeah, this is Legendary Collection Dragonair. Legendary Collection had the very extremely cool-looking fireworks reverse holo to it. And those cards all tend to be really low pop, and they feature old WotC artworks. So as a result of that, they end up going for a lot of money. Like Dark Dragonair, the original Dark Dragonair, it's probably like $90 to $150, first edition PSA 10. But that's the Legendary Collection Dark Dragonair, so it's going to be $2,000. All right, let's see what we got here. So we got Lapras and Galicipod. Lapras. Here's Onyx Blussy. Snorlax, Tyranitar. A lot of decent holos in this set, actually. All right. Sorry, Tony Coy, nothing wild coming out. No Chowizouds in that round. I just want Chowizouds. Here's Tony Coy, not to be confused with Tony Devoy. All right. We got people here at like 2 a.m. in the morning ordering cards. I just didn't expect it. Best set to open right now, in your opinion? Well, when it comes to modern, you just open whatever you like. Okay, if you're working on a modern set, you can just open it if you're having fun with it. Now, sometimes that question means, what's the most valuable thing to open? And I would say focus on vintage stuff that's out of print. So we just did XY Furious Fist. That would have been my top choice. Actually, that's over now, isn't it? So we need something new. Oh, right, we have Unified Minds now. So we have Unified Minds, and this would be my top pick on the menu. There's $14 a pack Unified Minds. When this fills out, we'll open it up right away. I told Mr. Psycho Crusher we would get a new pack break going. Was it Mr. Psycho Crusher? I told him we'd get a new pack break going when the Furious Fist was over. So let's get a new one. Let's see. How about this Crystal Guardians? So this is also something you would probably want to open if you're just about, you know, sort of like collecting something rare. You know what I mean? Yeah, collecting something rare. So give me a minute. So there's only 9 cards in these packs. So they actually cost more per spot when you're doing a pack break. Will you do Phantom Forces again at some point? I believe I have some Phantom Forces. Let's see. They would be in this box. Ugh. I occasionally put the Phantom Forces. Here they are. I occasionally put the Phantom Forces into the live customs. Here's what remains of our Flashfire Phantom Forces box break. Now, it wasn't a box break. What happened was we tried to box break these, and people didn't want them. So I just took them back down, opened the box up, and started doing pack breaks. And we were doing multi-pack pack breaks. So I have some of these. I just don't remember the price on them. I've been popping them into the live customs every now and then. And no Dialgas have been pulled out of the Phantom Forces. So maybe there's still one in there somewhere. There we go. Looks nice, right? Kind of just want to buy that Crystal Guardian pack to grade. Yeah, he's cool, huh? All right, give me a minute. So we do need a price on it, though. Why didn't they want Flashfire? Isn't that a pretty hot XY set? It is. Unfortunately, it's also very expensive. So people on this channel are pretty sensitive to packs that are real expensive. And Flashfire is, interestingly, it's so expensive that it's like as expensive as a black-white Euro box. So people, they're whatever reason, Flashfire is just unbelievably pricey. All right, here we go. We're gonna get the price on this. It's not terrible. So this is going to be $58 a spot for the pack break of the Crystal Guardians. Okay, cool. That's our current pack break. Let me go update the description. Pack break. Oh, I already said pack break. Crystal, oops. Guardians. All right, and again, there's 9 spots. So it costs $58 a spot, but your odds are 1 in 9 that you'll pull a holo. So your odds are a little bit better. You got any more Crystal Guardians? I think that's my only one. If you don't open my pack, I'll give away a donation to the gang. Oh, he said, if you open my pack. Gil, well, let me help you out. What do you need me to do? Next up, we got Brett Fairney. Mister, I might not make the stream, so getting in early, I'll have 3 unified mind spots. Buy it, Miles Flower. Brett Fairney. Mr. Brett. There we go. He needs 3. So it's going to be 17, 18, 19. I drink 1 Red Bull, 1 double shot espresso energy drink a night. What? 2,000 pack, I sent 200. Oh, give me a moment. You saying you got one of these, Mr. Gill? There we go. So before we do that, though, let's see. Brett also needed 2 Battle Style and 1 Smoochie. You got it, Brett. 2 Battle Styles. Hey, Perez, put me in the will. There we go. Trying to get those cards to the bottom of the pack. Sneep. I work nights, says A. Perez. Oof. Nothing wrong with that. It's cool working nights. Things are calmer at night. Oh, my God, dude. Look at this instant hot pull for Brett Fairney. So this is what you really need with modern cards. You need to get a snipe. You know what I mean? Mahasvara wants to buy out the pack. Oh, you can do that, Mahasvara. So anytime you guys want to open a whole vintage pack for yourself, you can just buy out all 9 spots of it. And that is possible. So this is for Brett. Brett Fairney. You got Brittany. It's Brittany, bitch. Where's Brittany? I already bought a spot, says Mr. Baba Bawak. Uh-oh. What's the rarest card that you own? Might be that Dark Dragonair right there. Yeah, if you want to talk about my most rare card, probably this Era Dragonite. He's pop 5. I'll put your name on the Dark Dragonite for $5 and we'll pretend it's yours for a day. Okay, Brett. So I think Gil's suggesting that he needs to go and he wants to open his pack right away. And I might be able to help. I'll just buy some spots in the pack break. I'll try to help you out with that, Gil. Give me a second. Let me log in here. Is Cosmic Eclipse the best Sun and Moon set? Well, I don't know. It's a good question. It is Gilberto Cedillo. And Gilberto, can you confirm you wanted this? Because I noticed you did not leave a message explaining what you wanted. I manage the shipping department at my company. Its chest is cute. Sorry, I was quick on the purchase law. You could buy the other 8 spots, Mahasvara, and then see if he gets the hollow. You have a 1 in 8 odds. He said drill it. Yes, sir. Okay, you got it, Mr. Gil. Here goes, guys. Good luck. Good luck. So this is from the very rare Topps 2000 movie collection. Really not a lot of these graded. So this is a smart thing to open. Okay, the water sport. Not a lot of, you don't get a lot of chances to open this. A decision is made. There's a storm brewing. I like this one with the Snorlax on it. 3 treasures. The banquet. Ooh. Okay. So this one's called Natives. Okay, and this will definitely be your hollow. There we go. Okay, that looks pretty good. Oh, but it's a Gaifu. I didn't even know this existed in this set. Oh, well, send him off to grade anyways, okay? Because he's probably really low pop. So anyone wanting to complete this set needs this card. But that is not going to be the chase card because it is literally a dude. Oof. Very cool, man. Okay, and a challenge to adventure. Oh, right. Cool. The Lapras Communist. What? What are you talking about? You got the Gaifu. I did not know he was in this set. Lots of Lugias in this set. That's what I would have wanted. I'm sorry, Gil. Gilberto Cedillo. Let's find your bag. Here we are. He's got a box right here. Okay, this is your hits bag, I think. Did you just assume their gender? Sheesh, says T. Rich. All right, there we go. Thank you so much, Gil. Just join us on my Houndoom Snipe. He's beautiful. I know. He looks so good. He should have been my snipe. Jonathan Sylvester, 5 spots in the pack break. 5 spots in the pack break. Something's not right, because you only... Oh, I think he means box break. Hold on. Yeah, he meant box break. All right, give me a second. Oh, I gotta sneeze, man. There we go. Jonathan Sylvester. Perfect. Brad Beadle. Is it Brad Bedell? Please read my Discord message. Okay. He sent me 20 bucks and said, read my message. The problem is, I don't know who you are specifically. You're not Jalen. That's Jeff Leon. Maybe you're this guy named W? Nope. Oh my God, what the fuck? Somebody's sending me pictures of a card set to add to the channel. It's got some really lewd girls in it. Jesus. I don't know what you want there, Mr. John. Or Mr. Brad. Brad Bedell. I'll put you down for 20 bucks. He sent me 20 bucks and said, read my Discord message. Well, the problem is I don't know his Discord name. He should have included his Discord name in the PayPal message. And then I could just look him up. All right, so we got $20 for a Brad Bettle, but I don't know what he wants. Okay. If you end up trading me, I will take the store credit, but I would like as many spots in the box break as I can. What? I'm completely lost. I have no idea what's going on. I sent 50 for the gang. Did you really? I had exactly $14 in my PayPal. It was fate. Spending my last penny on Pokemon cards. Sounds like a good title for this stream. What if we wanted to get the 3 new Altar Charizards graded with your company? Do you take submissions or only the cards you open on stream can get graded? You could send them in. Yeah, definitely. Okay. Oh, there we go. Brad Bedell says, Discord name, What the Pack. And look at that. There's What the Pack. But this is so interesting. So I'm having trouble with Discord. So Discord's got my latest messages here, but he's saying What the Pack should be at the top of there. I didn't see a fresh message from What the Pack. So I think my Discord is messing up. Yeah, I've never seen this message. So that's not good. I think what I need to do is I need to unmark all my Discord messages. I saw the beginning of your video from last night. Someone canceled the Typhlosion 10. My question is, can I trade my Typhlosion 10 slab away to the one that was canceled? I didn't get to see that one until after I slabbed away the off-centered one. Figured it wouldn't hurt to ask. If someone already slabbed it away, then disregard this message. Okay, so the $20 was to swap Typhlosions. He likes the way the one on the table looks better. Let's do that. Yeah, he thinks the one on the table looks nicer than the one he has. Let's find the one you got. Oh, I just kind of assumed it would be right here. Okay, it is not right here. Let's go find it in the box then. Give me a moment. Excuse me. I'm dying over here. Ah, here it is. Mr. Brad. I hope you're getting good amounts of sleep. Me too. What do you think the next set is going to be after Silver Tempest? I don't know. All right, there we go. Yay! Thank you so much, Mr. Brad. Oops. All right, so that is fixed. Jeff Leon, 1 sneaker, 1 rent-a-girlfriend. I have a box. All right. 1 sneaker bunko. 1 rent-a-girlfriend. Oh, here it is. Did you see the Lugia alt-art for Japanese Paradigm Trigger? No. I haven't even seen the Lugia. Should I look it up? Excuse me. Have you been able to get any Zard UPC? I should be receiving 4 of them. Here we are. I don't know what to do with them. Should I just send them off to grade, or should I actually do some kind of thing here with them before they've been graded? Okay, you got a holographic girl, and yo! Holy mollies, man. So many sexy sneaker bunkos. My wife and I opened up a whole case of sneaker bunko together, and we got a whole bunch of naughty girl cards. I'm going to send those all off to grade, and I'll be selling them when they come back. The Lugia is at a dump price right now, 700 plus, but the card is so beautiful. Whew! Well, it's a good thing I ordered a very large amount of the Paradigm trigger then, because that scares me. When a single goes for a lot of money, the card set will travel up in price is typically what happens. I don't know why people would spend that much money on a card that just came out. See, when you spend that much money on a card that just came out, Pokemon's just going to keep reprinting the set. So I don't like that personally myself, so I just don't do it. Okay, thank you, Jeff. Sansane. I hope you're doing well and taking this order when your health is better. Yep, I'm feeling good now. I'll take one spot in the Battle Booster and one spot in the Unified Minds box break. Yay! There we go. Woohoo! People already got their hands on the English one? What? One spot in the Battle Booster. Oh, yes. So what is this Battle Booster? It says Snorlax. I don't remember what it was. Okay. If I don't remember, then you guys definitely don't remember. Let's go find it. Oh, here he is. So this Battle Booster is for this Tag Bolt Snorlax. Here we are. This is the current Battle Booster. It's pretty cool. All right, let's do this next. Dylan Cranfield, one Unified, one Shining Fates. Dylan Cranfield. Mister, why were you late? Dylan Cranfield. Yay! Boing. That's right, Patrick. One Unified, one Shining. Let's grab that Shining. You're going to be over here. Silver Tempest also has an alt art for the unknown Pokemon. Nah, he's messing with us. Oh, unknown. Yeah, okay, I can believe that. For some reason, I thought you were talking about missing number from the old Red and Blue game. Unknown, huh? That's cool. That makes sense to put that with the Lugia. It's like a Gen 2 round. There we go. Ta-da! It's my day off, says A. Perez. A. Perez? Happy day off. Why you seem so sad? It's because nobody's awake on your off day? Are you the only one awake on your off day? Missing number of the rare candy and Master Ball Daddy. What? Back to work. Gotta grind. Back to the grind. That's what life's all about. It's like that Bittersweet Symphony song. Taven Richardson, for shipping, please. I have a transparent Charizard in the hitbox to ship as well. Okay, you're saying you got... There we go. Here it is. Taven Richardson. Sweet. So Tavon. Are you in the TA box? Let's see if you're in the TA box. I don't think you are. Oh, look at this. Maybe you are. Wow. Whoa. Doing a chargeback on free smoochies. You didn't like them, huh? They weren't to your standard. There we go. Look at this beautiful Charizard. Thank you, Mr. Taven. I think the next guy will have better smoochies, so I'd like a chargeback on my free smoochies. Okay, Peyton Van Winkle. I'll take 3 Lost Origins. Dude, Lost Origins have been a really good seller. People have been buying up a ton of Lost Origins. Here we are. Oh, and I stopped by Walmart on, was it Saturday? My wife and I went to Walmart on Saturday, which we don't normally go to Walmart because it's like almost a 35-minute drive for us since we're out here in the middle of nowhere. And I always check the Pokemon card aisle by the checkout lane just to see how demand for the product is, because I like to see what you guys are experiencing at your local Walmart. Empty, all sold. I was like, wow. I told my wife, I was like, that means I'm going to be busy with this. Peyton Van Winkle, and it's true. We get a lot of orders for Lost Origin. There we go, Mr. Peyton. Walmart's empty, but you know Mr. TCC is not. Okay, cool, man. Here's Zachary Mahaney. Possible trade for my Mew from the 25th anniversary. You should have it there. Still, it got a 10. PSA 10 is a decent amount. Please let me know. So you would like to trade your 25th anniversary Mew that I handed a 10 out to for something. And if you want to do that, Zach, what I would do is contact me on Discord, okay? Or Instagram if you're afraid that Discord messages are not working, because I'm starting to be afraid that they're not working. Yeah, I'd be open-minded to a trade. I always am. Connor Catman says, one soldier's return. Master Connor. We got you. Here we are. Soldier's return. I'll contact you on OnlyFans. Sounds good. I have 3 Walmarts and 2 Targets. They are always sold out of Pokemon and Sports the day they stock. Well, what's interesting is, ooh, wow, Yuno. Legendary Yuno. Really nice, man. Great pull. Hey, did my music just pause? What's interesting is out where I live. We do not have, there we go. We do not have that much traffic. Where I live is pretty, the population out here is pretty sparse. Like if you were to add up all the counties around Lake of the Ozarks, and this is true, do you know there would only be 92,000 people out here if you added all the counties together? Just 92,000. And I know out in like California, you guys get like 1 million people in one county. So it's like night and day. It's very, very uncrowded. This is the countryside. And we get stocked, like full shelves stocked with Pokemon as if there's a lot of people out here. And they don't sell. They just sit there. And so when I go there and I see that the shelf is empty, that's a very strong sign for the hobby. I go, people are still buying out shelves when it comes to the Pokemon hobby. That's good. So I'm always looking at that because I want to see what's the pulse on the hobby. Are people still spending their entire paycheck on Pokemon? Can Pokemon still not keep up with demand? And yeah, so I like to see that. I like to see the shelves sold out. All right. Mr. Catman. Yeah, our Target sells out the day is stocks. Nice. I see fat stocks all the time, but 1-pack blisters always get snagged quick. There we go. Daniel Garcia, $25 toward my slab away. Thanks, Daniel. So this goes down to 175. Yep. Now we have Eric Fleming, 10 of the Japanese Pokemon Go promos. Oh yeah, so I still have these promos. You know, I was thinking about taking them all and putting them in a sort of like live custom just to eliminate them from my menu, because I'm trying to shorten the menu. Where are they though? I don't know where I put them. I honestly don't know where I set them. I know it's like a whole box of them that I have. Is it here? Maybe this is it. Oh, here it is. Found it. So I need one of what? 10 of them. Found them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So these are the Japanese Pokemon Go promos. It's a totally different set of cards that has a cool little Pokemon Go stamp on it. I think they're actually pretty neat. Your goal, of course, you're going to get a hot pull if you manage to pull the Dragonite. Can I have some Spankies? The Spankies are not free. There we go. And I only accept cash for Spankies. All right, let's see. Sneep. Let's get that Dragonite. There we go. Hey, mister, I took your advice and got the 100-pound PSA 9 Zard Evo Hollow instead of the $600 GMA 10. I think that was smart because the GMA 10 essentially is a PSA 9, right? There's no difference. Bulbasaur. Charmander. Squirtle. Oh, wow. That was pretty good. All right, Eric. Well, that was a good round for you right there. See, this has the Pokemon Go stamp right here, and he's got the lovely Dragonite. Awesome, man. Now, there's actually another Dragonite in here, and I'm sure you can pull this more than one time because it's not like pulling a hyper rare. But yeah, there's the V version of the card, and there's some other cool Vs as well. I would definitely grade that. That's so cool. If I cross grade, I doubt it would be 10 looking at the card. Yeah, that's right, because GMA has different grade standards than PSA. So, and that's something to really understand when it comes to buying, you know, a 10 in a different, you know, if you're buying a 10 from a different label, which would be like GMA, different brand, just because it says 10 doesn't mean that the community values it that way. Eric Fleming with an E. You'll be over here. Eric Fleming. As long as you bought the card, not the grade. Mr. So late, just woke up. Yeah, I'm very late. I'm so sorry. Let's see what's next. Bill Stout, Unified Minds box break. Okay, Mr. Bill. Hope you overnight your PSA order for those UPC. Me? No. All that money would be wasted if I did. Ta-da! Is PSA still doing their book sale? Gosh, you know, I need to have John help me get a submission or two out to PSA because I have not submitted anything to PSA while they've had their little sale. Jared Senovic, 3 spots in the Unified Minds box. Okay, Jared Senovic. The guy who didn't pay his water bill. Who didn't pay his water bill? Pat Gibbs, 2 Unified Minds. You got it, Pat. All right. Pat Gibbs. There we go. You got till the 31st to submit for PSA. So I got another week, huh? Nick Weeg, 1 spot in the Crystal Guardians pack break. Okay, Nick Weeg. You gotta be quicker than that. And now we're refreshing. And we got a few more orders over here. Mr. Mahashvara says he'll take 3 spots. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's a sale. All crazy. You guys are quick. You gotta be quicker than that. Shoop. 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 Mr. Shaw says he'll take 5 Evolving Skies. Ooh, okay. These are pretty pricey, huh? All right, let's go pull him an Umbreon. Toss this over here. Hit the like button or you'll get a flat tire. What? Here's Glaceon. Mr. Pop-Up Walk says you didn't open up my Evolving Skies. Hold on, let me rewind then. Guess I can't rewind. Let me log back in here. You must be Nick Weeg. Nick, if that's the case, then this might be yours. We don't want you to get the wrong pack. Here it is, Nick Weeg. And 1 Evo Skies. This is Nick Weeg's. Sorry about that, Nick. All right, toss this over here. Nick has a bag. That was actually Nick Weeg's Nick Weeks pack. You just got to find your booster bag now. Let it ride. What does that mean? Here's Nuno, Nick Cool. Oh, where's Nick Weeg? Daziel. Well, son of a bitch, I can't find it. You got a bag? Nathaniel Lewis, who's been sitting in there since forever. Box number 2. There's 4 N boxes. And I can never find what I'm looking for. Okay, somebody named Gardiner. Box number 3. Can modern packs be weighed? That's a good question. I've heard people say they can. I've heard some people say they can't. I don't see a bag for you. He says, you know, I think I've heard Mr. swear more on this stream than I've ever heard him swear. What? Is that the same Dragonite arrow you pulled 2 years ago? That's the same one. Yeah, he's mine now. Von Doom was really kind and sold him to me. I bought him for $16,000. They make the code cards different weights, says Dr. Numb Nuts. All right, and so what this means is we need one more pack for Mr. Hold on. So this order, Mr. Shaw. So Mr. Shaw, there we go. How does the Crystal Guardian pack break work? Oh, you've never seen a pack break before. So the way it works, when you buy a pack break, you get 1 card. So Mahasvara is going to get 3 cards out of the pack. Nick Week's going to get 1 card in the pack. There's 9 cards in the pack. So we're waiting for 9 people to buy in. Or 9 spots to sell, you could say it that way. When it's done selling, we'll shuffle those names up and open the pack, and somebody will pull the holo. Okay, let's see. Here's Ludicolo. Golurk. Doot. Rogan Rolla. Hypno with the squat. Teddy Ursa. And Litleo. Wow, that's a really rough round. Man, those evolving skies are really tough. Mr. Shaw. Those are real tough. Doot. Gilberto Cedillo. 10 whatevers. 10 whatevers, you say, huh? Well, ooh, we could do Lost Origin. I mean, Lost Abyss. I'm so sorry. I keep coughing. I need to pause and actually cough. Hold on. Let me do that. All right, there we go. I need to clear my throat. Okay, give me a moment. So these are $4, right? Oh, they're $5. So you guys are going to get 10 of these. Cool. This is a $50 donation from Gilberto Cedillo, everybody. Yeah, Gilberto Cedillo. You got something in your throat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's from Mr. Gill. Wow, awesome, man. I tell you what, I'll do a little donation too. I'll throw in an 11th one. There we go. So I'll add on to that. That's so nice. Wow, guys, that's kind of a huge donation. Gilberto just gave $50 away. That's a lot of money. Very kind, Gilberto. Curtis Michael Noskier, $70 for Slab away. Curtis Michael Noskier. And he sent me 70, right? Yes. So he has 305 remaining. There we go. That's updated. And I suppose Curtis Michael Nosgay would get the first pack. Here goes. Rip all the other people who ordered before. You can't think of it that way. Yeah, you can't think of it that way. It's just how it is. It's like getting struck by thunder, but good thunder. Francisco Cruz. It's like, dang it, I already put in an order. Oh, wait, no, we're looking for Curtis Michael Nosgay. That's right. I've been so confused. Can someone help me with the battle boosters for a whole box of Unified or pack? What? The current battle booster is for a slab. It's a Snorlax slab graded PSA 10. Oh, he does have a bag. Okay, Curtis Michael Nosgay. Well, guess I'll go cry somewhere, says Damon Richardson. Here we go. Crying's not allowed. Francisco Cruz wants 8 of the Unified Mind spots. I don't think there's 8 spots left. There's only 4 spots. Well, that's it. The Unified Minds box break is over. So you need what, $56, Francisco? Okay, so that is yours to do whatever you please with, including asking for me to refund it on PayPal. Give me the 4 spots and rest to slab away. Ah, okay, rest to slab away. We could do that. Makes it pretty easy. Here it is, Francisco Cruz. You had a dark slow, bro. $34 remain. There goes. Okay, we'll throw this away. And Francisco, by the way, you get this as well. That's yours. I missed the old streams when you would do ring spin on the table. You know, I try to wear a ring during the live stream. I always end up taking the ring off. I'll tell you why, too. It's because eventually I make love to my wife, and the things I do with my hands are easier to do when I'm not wearing a ring. And so the ring gets put to the side during the lovemaking session, and then I forget where it went. And so then you don't see my ring anymore. The ring's gone. All right, we'll put this up here. We'll put this over here. Bring back the dice. Okay, we're bringing back the dice. Grab this here. Yeah, that's why no matter when I'm wearing a ring, eventually the ring is gone. All right. That is the true story behind why the ring does not stay on my hand. Whoop. Why a pack? I suddenly don't want Mr. touching my cards when he doesn't have a ring on. All right, here goes. I wash my hands, guys. There we go. Why am I getting bigger down here from hearing a story? Here goes. All right. Are you holding hands with your wife? Yes. Dude, she's talking about having kids, man. I might be a daddy soon because she is getting pretty serious about having kids. She keeps saying stuff like, oh, did you see that so-and-so had a kid? I'm getting so jealous and stuff like that. I'm like, oh, no. It's baby time for me. She's sounding like she wants babies. So we went to the park today, and you had these couples walking their kids around, and she's like, I don't have a kid. It's weird because when I met my wife, she was all about, oh, I don't want to have any kids. No, I don't want to have any kids. I'm scared of having kids and stuff like that. That tone is starting to change. I think she's feeling a little older. Okay, there's Scrafty. Here's Dratini and Naganadel right off the bat. Full art Naganadel. That's cool, man. Okay, I like this Dratini too. Can I slab away the baby? Here's Lickitung and Garchomp Giratina. Well, there's the box, everybody. Basically, it just went to Kevin O'Neill in 3 packs. There's nothing left. Oof. Kevin O'Neill just stole all your cards. We just gotta find his bag now. Wait, did he need a new bag? Kevin O'Neill? I don't remember if Kevin O'Neill needed a new bag. New bag for Kevin O'Neill. That's what I thought. I had a feeling about that. Dang, dude. Just stepped right in and took everyone's cards away. He did it, lads. All right, we got to get that as a sound effect. The fort is ours. Actually, with him being an O'Neill, Kevin O'Neill, that might actually be a kind of a correctish sound effect for him. Sounds like he has some Irish or Scottish ancestry. Kyle Shaw. So he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 spots in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow, Unified Minds. Don't they look nice? It's a cool set, man. Pretty old set now. What's it like? 3.5 years old? Or maybe just 3 solid years. Give them steel, lads. Okay, toss this away. Kyle Shaw. Oh, man, another hit coming out already. In the first 4 packs. Aerodactyl GX. Yeah, you guys on the second half of the box, good luck. Oh, man. Hope you get some good reverse hollows, because you're going to need them. I think there's a reverse hollow Pikachu in this set, isn't there? Here's a Gabite. Here's a hollow Slacking. Recycle Energy. Yeah, there's a little Pikachu. Poipole. All right. I barely got back in the hobby on Brilliant Stars. I got a Minecraft pack. Oh, cool, man. I like the Minecraft packs. That's for Kyle Shaw. Let's go find Kyle Shaw's bag. Sexton, Kyle Ship, Kip Keller, Kyle Hazard, Corey, Kaylee, Kyle Zach, Kevin Beaterzicki. Okay, none of those. That's the McDonald from the 25th anniversary. Yeah, I think you're right. Kyle Shaw. Oh, you got a large bag, dude. Okay. Got plenty of cards over here, that's for sure. So when's Halloween, by the way? Is it next week? Sorry about that. I'm not keeping track. It wasn't this weekend, was it? Like, is it over? Oh, Unified Minds box break. Fatty bag alert. Do you still drink Monster drinks? You did on the older streams. Next Monday. Is it next Monday? Halloween's on a Monday? What if there's a nice neighborhood to go out here to go trick-or-treating in? Okay, Alexander Cortez. October 31st. Same day it is every year, the 31st. I didn't know it was on the 31st every year. I cannot believe how nice the weather out here in Missouri was. Holy cow, it was really just gorgeous weather. I feel like the weather was exactly 75 degrees, but all of the trees had the bright red and bright orange colors. And we get something out here in Lake of the Ozarks that you don't get in St. Charles, Missouri. There's these huge rolling hills out here, and it's all nature. None of it's been developed. So when you go driving down the highway, you get this really amazing scenery of these giant hills, and there's like breaks in the hills, which are beautiful, gorgeous trees. I was like, man, we got to record our drive. It's beautiful. Yeah, we should have done a better job recording our walk today. It was so good. There's Giant Bomb. Mexico got a hurricane. Ooh, oof, man. Hurricanes, man. Hope they're all right out there. I'm going as an encapsulator for Halloween. That's very scary. Get off my dock. I'm dressing up as Jeffrey Dahmer and handing out one chip challenge. Dressing up as Jeffrey Dahmer. Imagine being a horrible, horrible, horrible person, Jeffrey Dahmer, and then basically becoming a celebrity after you're dead. Wild stuff. Here we are. I've heard his name so much recently. You get to be infamous if you're the worst killer. That doesn't seem like it's very good. Alan Bale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to the GMA 10 with the white corner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now that's scary. All right. The power of media. Villains become heroes. I don't think they become heroes, but I think they get the attention. You know what I mean? So they're infamous. Infamy is still fame. Okay, Alan gets Metatite. I'm dressing up as Rainbow Gordy. There's Pikachu. Obama Snow. Celebi. Ooh, that's lovely, man. I always said this was a good pull, even back in the day. Very clean looking Celebi. Here's Excadrill. We've got Gibble. And Lapras. All right, you might see a lot of rounds like this in this box with so many hits having already come out. So I feel bad for him, but that is the risk he takes when he jumps into a box break. Alan Abale. Can't believe Kevin O'Neill took 2 hits in just 3 packs. 2 hits are gone. Sneaky little bitch. He got famous because he white and all the white women simped for him. Yeah, what's up with the women simp? And it's not just white women, but just women. What's up with women simping for killers? You guys notice that? That's wild stuff. Like Ted Bundy had a baby while he was like on death row with the woman. That's wild. Definitely some monkey brain, you know, caveman wiring or something going on in women's minds. The whole chat was looking at her. Women want bad boys. Yeah, exactly. And it's sort of like, I don't know what to say. It kind of like lowers my opinion of how women perceive. Well, but that's the thing. It's not all women. But it's just like there's got to be some monkey brain stuff going on there. He murdered 16 women and strangled a few? Oh, he's so hot. All right. If you say so. There we go. Maybe he'll want me. You're dangerous. I like that. Here's Brett Fairney. 1, 2, 3. Mr. Brett. Waiting for the Dahmer hype to die off. Don't know how he's cool these days. I don't know, mister. Someone like being treated like poo. That's how I met my wife, says Nick. Oh, my God. They want a bad boy till they slapped. There we go. Line looking long. Probably not tonight. We started pretty late. Here's a Uxie. Uxie, wake up. I don't like this. Uxie, wake up. Boop. Okay. You're going to pull one of the better GXs from the set. The Raichu. Very cool. Excellent. Excellent. Oh my God. Latios Hyper Rare. And that's the box, guys. That will be the box right there. That's the end of the hits in the box. Because back with the Unified Minds, the odds that there were 2 Hyper Rares in a box pretty much was non-existent. That was Brett Fairney. Wow, man. And just like that, and he gets 2 hits too, just like Kevin O'Neill. These pulls were not well spread out. I feel sorry for everyone on this side of the card because I don't think your pulls are going to be that good. So cross your fingers for Mewtwo Mew GX Full Art or GX and Reverse Holo Pikachu. That's what you're hoping for over here, in my opinion. You might still have a chance for the Misty Full Art as well. If you get a Misty Full Art, that is also a big hit. Might be bigger than the Latios. So cross your fingers for that outcome as well. Yeah, because I believe the Misty Trainer Full Art doesn't count as a hyper rare in the loot pool. So that might be the best outcome. All right, let's keep going. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You ready? Do you have back problems from sitting all day? No, they're not too bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I do a lot of sitting. Whenever I'm done with the stream, I stand, I'll go on a walk on a treadmill. And more importantly, I don't allow myself to sit anymore for the rest of the day. So I'm only allowed to stand up or lay down. Those are my only 2 options after the stream. and I'm real strict about that with myself. So yeah, I'll just, I've got a big king-size bed surrounded by a bunch of work shelves, and I'll lay down and do some work while I'm laying down. All right. Oh, nice. So, recycle energy trainer. Jonathan, you pull a nice full art anyways. Now, I don't think these full art trainer cards ever went for much. So, if I think about it long enough, this might actually be bad that you pulled that. Because that might mean that there's no Cherish Ball in this box, and maybe it means there's no Misty either. Ooh. Here's Dupiter. Fletchling and Serena. Somebody come get her. She's dancing like a stripper. Oh, a little Pikachu. Cubone. If Ted Bundy can have kids, there's hope for Sergio. There we go. So that's for Jonathan Sylvester. Doot. And we're going to check over here for your bag. Joey, Jonathan Emmons, Jonathan Sylvester. The muscle memory on that song for Serena. I know, right? It's what we would sing when we'd pull that card. Doot. Now we got a few single pack orders. Sansan A. Watch Sansan still get a hit. Sansan has unusual luck. he did. He pulls holographic Riolu, which I think is one of the best holos in the set. Look at that. Unbelievable. And then in those serial killer shows or movies, they get a good-looking actor as the killer. Oh, right. Well, I mean, in Ted Bundy's case, he was good-looking, right? That was what made him so scary. Because a lot of the time, when you're a serial killer or whatever, when you're a bad guy, like think of whatever his name was, Macy. You know, you're kind of ugly. You're kind of weird. But Ted Bundy, he stuck out because he was actually charming, well-spoken, just looked like a healthy dude. He didn't look ugly and crazy. So it's surprising that he's turned into a serial killer. Here's Meloetta. Kind of breaks the stereotype that bad guys are strictly ugly-looking guys who couldn't get a girlfriend if they wanted to. Here's Dylan Cranfield. Okay, Mr. Dylan. Soup. Same with Jeffrey Dahmer. Yeah, Jeffrey looked pretty normal. He did not look super ugly. They put Zac Efron as the Ted Bundy actor, and all the internet was drooling over him, saying, "I would let him kill me." Charlize Theron was made to look ugly in the movie Monster. What? Okay, Bill Stout. Bill Stout, everybody. Bill, it's your lucky day. You've got a Mungus. All right, my favorite. I just opened a pack of Flashfire and got nothing. Sorry to hear that. Sounds about right, though. Those modern booster packs are scary. A lot of people are betraying Kanye. Balenciaga dropped him. There we go. Yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting. Here's Jared Senovic. How do you guys feel about the Kanye West controversy? Didn't he, like, come out against the Jews or something like that? Jared Senovic. Mr. Jared. When I was a kid, I never understood why so many people dislike the Jews. Like, historically, they were really constantly gone after. They were oppressed by, like, every society they were in didn't like them. And I always thought to myself, it's because they're God's people. So, of course, they're oppressed because the bad guys hate the good guys. You know what I mean? My bag is like 95% dog poop. As an adult, I feel it's more likely because their religion is, to be honest, kind of a supremacist religion. It kind of says, you're better than everyone else, and, you know, God's on your side, and when he comes back, he's going to conquer everyone. You know what I mean? So then I feel like that's their actual problem. It's in their religion itself. So the pattern has occurred for them pretty much for all time because it's in their doctrine that they're better than everybody. And I feel like you're just always going to hear about it unless they denounce it. So that's for Jared Senovic. Let's see. Jared with the JA. Pokemon Kevin says, I wish I could do your job. What? You don't want my job. How come most of Congress, Hollywood is Jewish when they're only 3% of the population? It's because they run the banks. That's why he's ranting. Yeah, I don't really care about all that, though. Personally, like, just means they're real successful. It means they're smart. Refuses to treat his bipolar disorder. I don't understand. Why is it necessary that he's got... Oh, it's because he's mentally ill. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't necessarily like that position because we tend to do that with each other. If you're not the way we think you should be, it must be because you have a mental disorder. You know, like maybe he's the way nature intended him to be. You know what I mean? There we go. All right. He was diagnosed. Well, that's what I'm trying to say. We diagnose too quickly. We diagnose everything. If you don't just have a big smile on your face, oh, well, you're going to have a label then. He get dropped from the bank and he started to blame the Jews. All right, I'm going to go jump off my roof. If I report back dead, give me cheese in the bag. I used to enjoy Pokemon cards. Then I found out I was homosexual. Now I happily married to my husband, Bob. Okay. Mister, would you ever do pre-order for product? Yes. Yes, pre-orders is fine. He went from bankruptcy to being a billionaire. I really don't think Kanye cares. All right. All right. Sweet. Jared Sentovic. Pat Gibbs, 2 spots for Mr. Pat. Here we go, Pat. Wow, this box break takes a while. Anyone who gets canceled is probably telling the truth. It's not okay. Banks can cancel his bank account like they did. Well, you forget that banks are not government institutions. They're private institutions, similar like YouTube and Google and all them. And so if the owners decide they don't like you, they can say, you don't have access to money. You don't have access to our bank. I'm not saying that's a good thing. I'm just saying that is how it is. I personally don't like the tech monopoly. And when it comes to financing, I think it's kind of similar. I don't like any kind of financing monopoly. So there needs to be, it could, you know, perhaps he's revealing that places like PayPal and all these other places have this monopoly. I mentioned PayPal because of their whole, if you say something that we don't like, we'll fine you $2,500. Right, so they did that recently. PayPal did. They said if you say something that's misinformation, we'll fine you $2,500. So you got this monopoly on the technology for financing and financial institutions. Maybe we need to start more, I don't know, like free financial institutions, which is funny because I suppose that's what crypto is supposed to be. But, you know, I don't fully believe crypto will get away with that. I feel like you need, rather than a decentralized, you need an actual centralized organization that's committed to freedom. Pat, let's find your bag, Pat. Mr. Pat, here we are. They need to put a Hasbullah card. I would buy the F out of that. I'm super bullish on Pokemon in the next 15 years. Me too. Me too. We share that same opinion. Do you think Hasbullah has ever opened Pokemon cards? He should. Beanie Babies are the future. That's right. Beanie Babies. Okay, and then we have Francisco Cruz. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So you got your 4 spots and this empty box. I think I should sell these empty boxes. Soup. Crypto is about to boom. Maybe. Let's see what we got. Sleep. Sleep. I'm not sure if Bitcoin will be the #1 crypto. I don't think it will. I think some new technology will come out and beat all these current cryptos. That's how technology always is. Something comes around and beats everything else. Here's Electric. Just like TikTok just kind of came out of the darkness and just said, all right, we're the best now. And then everyone had to copy them. Instagram, YouTube, Coach Trainer. Woo, that's pretty cold. You're kind of lucky, Francisco Cruz, that you didn't get 8 packs. You only got 4. That kind of saved you. Whoa. All right. Try not to drop the camera here. Yeah, it could have gone much worse. That last round was pretty dang cold. Now, if you guys excuse me, I'll get a new box. Let's get a new box for the box break. We have Team Up. Well, maybe we'll do Ancient Origins here. I don't know if I want to do a box break of Team Up. It just seems really expensive. I'm loving this music. Very chill background music. Base set box break. I don't know about that, man. That is sounding pretty expensive. Is your headache gone? Yeah, I went to sleep and I slept for a couple hours and I feel a lot better right now. What is the best card from Cosmic? I'd like to say the Charizard, but it might not be. I identify as a rich diplomat. You are the one providing the box. Well, we could do a box break of Sun and Moon base set. That would be fine. All right, give me a moment here, guys. Okay, so for this Ancient Origins box, it is going to be $36 a spot. Did this music just pause? That's unacceptable. This is called Hospital, this song. I like this one. It's really, really chill. Dragons Exalted, huh? So Ancient Origins. And $36. This one's quite a bit more expensive. Just a chill Sun and Moon base set. Yeah, we could do that very soon, in fact. You know, that set really doesn't get enough attention. So we'll do that one after this one, maybe. If you guys remind me. All right, there we go. Ancient Origins, man, that set just keeps getting pricier all the time. And I'll go update the description. So we're coming over here. Ancient Origins, 36. Hit the save button on that. Okay, cool. Run 2 box breaks at the same time. You know, I've done that before. I feel like it's not very good to do that. I feel like it's too much diversity on the menu, and then the boxes overall, they just sell way slower. So ironically, the title of the stream is that we're going to price up these slabs, but so many people showed up to the stream, even though it was very, very late. And so I've not had time to price up anything new. Let's see, what do we got, though? We got some cards here, don't we? Okay, here's 2 cards. You know what? Let's not do this yet. Now that I think about, oh, wow, this is a no rarity. Now that I think about it, there's probably guys who are waiting for their orders to be taken care of, and they just waited like 30 minutes. How are my teeth? Yeah, the one that had the root canal is feeling a lot better now. Let's see, is it still swollen? A lot of the swelling's gone, and I can chew with it a little bit. It's got a temporary tooth there. They'll put in a cap on November 1st. So I'll have a full usable tooth at that point. Peyton Van Winkle, I'll take 1 Lost Origin Snipe. Then I'm going to bed. Peyton ordered just this 1 pack, and he has just waited like 30 minutes to see this. How often do you send for grading to keep the inventory so full? Well, you'd think I would send a lot, right? But the truth is I buy a lot of slabs from people. So I'm constantly buying other people's slabs. I don't just grade cards. I look for good deals on like slab lots. So if you've got a lot of slabs you need to get rid of and you're willing to give me a good price where you know I'll be able to turn a profit selling them, I'll buy them from you. So that happens quite a lot. Okay, go ahead and refresh now. Arturo Perez, one Minecraft pack. Ooh. Loving these Minecraft packs. Here it is. Sneep. That's a drowned. Hey, mister, is it okay to get annoyed with your significant other for things they randomly do? Yeah, I think that's pretty normal. Kind of like having an annoying brother or an annoying sister. If it's too often, though, that's unfortunate because you guys might not be paired well. Yeah, if you guys just don't like each other, that is a deeper problem. So let me think about it. Things my wife do that annoys me. She pops her knuckles. I don't pop my knuckles. So, I always tease her when she does it. Deep down, it's like, that's annoying. But I don't, it's not a big deal. Now, if it was a different problem, let's say everything she did annoyed me. Well, that's more of a sign that we're not really compatible. You know what I mean? Ultimately, I don't really care if she pops her knuckles. Can't just throw it all away on a whim, though. Can't throw it away? You can throw anything away on a whim. There we go. We should drill a decent slab for our birthdays. Like, it's funny. I do think I missed the Silverland song and the Bag Alert song. Bag Alert, Major Bag Alert. So, Arturo, I think that one of the signs that you guys are going to fit well together is if you like the same music. Isn't that funny? I've heard people make fun of each other for having, like a partner where you don't like the same music. It's like, oh, my boyfriend doesn't like the same music. Oh, break out with them. And then the suggestion there, the joke is that, well, if you don't like the same music, who cares? But it's weird because anytime I've hung out with somebody, whether it's a guy or a girl, and we like the same music, you can almost immediately tell we're going to be more compatible with each other as friends or more, you know what I mean? He's Pack, mister. Who's Pack? What Pack? I like Johnny Cash and classical music. There we go. Put this back here. Music? Yeah, so liking the same music, I think, is really important. Jordan Natividad, 3XY Evos. Oh, Jordan. I think it's a good sign when you like the same music. 10 battle styles. It's not essential, but I think it goes a long way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Donate the hollers. Jordan! Thanks, Jordan. Let's see what he gets, everybody. I watched a cash documentary with my girl. Do you and your wife like the same music? Yeah, for the most part, we do. And we like, sometimes we like different music as well. So there's some music I like more than her. But you can tell that in general, we like the same music. Sneak. I had a girl who I dated once who liked very different music from me. And we ended up breaking up pretty quickly. Because we were just very different from each other. Sneak. And sneak. How about same movies? Yeah, I don't know if movies are quite as important. But there's something about music, in my opinion. Music is more like subconscious, talking directly to your personality. Do y'all easily argue, or it takes a bit to get there? Ooh, look at that Charmeleon. Easily argue. It's weird. You can tell we're about to argue because one or both of us will be annoyed or irritated. You know what I mean? And there's all kinds of contributing factors to being about to argue. Lack of sleep, overworked, neither of us are cooking a good dinner. So it's kind of the main core things: sleep, sex, food, relaxation. Like if she's on vacation, we don't fight. You know what I mean? Like, oh, if only I didn't have to go to work. Well, then you probably wouldn't fight so much. You know what I mean? Here we are, Rattata, Charmander. I feel like you would probably fight a lot if you didn't like each other. You know what I mean? Here's Farfetch'd. So too much arguing can be a sign of a lack of compatibility. Okay, one more. Do y'all eat cookies at work? At work? I guess. Here's Charmander, Nidoran, Dugtrio. All right. Well, I like the first pack the best. That first pack was Charmeleon and Mewtwo in the same pack. If my partner found out I was collecting Pokemon cards, she would tell me to get a life. Would she really? Does she not understand that Pokemon cards are life? All right. Yeah, that Mewtwo is awesome, man. Adam, what happened to your husband? Okay, here goes. Camping gear. Boop. Here's Sandaconda. Here's Victor Bell Colossal. I wonder if reverse holo evos will ever be a thing in the future. Maybe. I think they're pretty hard to get 10s on, but there's so many of them out there. Here's Slowpoke. Here's Kimiko and Victini. There we go. Spearow. Fan of Waves, Embor. Giveaway, mister. Oh, I forgot about that. Okay, there's the Corviknight. And Mr. Rhyme. Oh, my God. So that's for Jordan Natividad. I get paid Tuesday and Friday that week, so let me know what day works better. We can do it on your birthday. My girlfriend complains about me spending a lot of money on Pokemon cards, but then goes out and buys $400 of makeup. Okay. Yeah. My wife and I don't struggle with these problems because we budget very carefully. We really don't waste money on anything. And with Pokemon cards, many of my Pokemon cards can be resold. So my wife understands this, and she can see how good I am at reselling cards. So she doesn't really worry about it. So like this Dark Dragonite, I have $16,000 in it now. My wife feels confident I could get $16,000 back out of it. So she doesn't really see the money as being gone. So who missed a pack? So Peyton did. So this is Peyton. After Peyton, it was Arturo. And then Jordan. Okay, so this one's Jordan's. I don't got a girlfriend. Gil, you can get a girlfriend. I'm confident in it. There we go. You got to get out there, man. Get your dating profile up to date. Take some professional pictures. And then just go hang out with your friends in places where there's people. And they'll be like, hi, I'm so-and-so. Date me. You don't know me, but you're very beautiful. Jordan Natividad. We've never met. You're very beautiful. I've got a boyfriend. So I met my wife. I just walked right up to her in public and I said, I think I introduced myself and I played a game of pool. Well, so the first time I met her was at the chess club and I just introduced myself. The second time I met her at another place on the college campus and then I introduced myself and played pool with her. Oh, and her dad was there. I remember, and I met her dad. And then I ran into her a third time, and she kind of revealed to me that she was trying to run into me too. And I told her, I asked her if she would let me take her to Main Street or something like that. Oh, Jordan. Jordan's up here. Gil, lower your standards. Mistress said you had a long tummy. Oh, dang, we get an origin story. Oh, we've talked about that before. I met my wife at college. Pretty straightforward. So you give your wife spankies if she misbehaves, mister. Well, she gets spankies if she behaves, actually. There we go. It's the other way around. It's when she misbehaves that she doesn't get spankies. Let's put this over here. It's like a reward. Let's see. Arturo. I go up to women and assert dominance. You go up to women dressed as a woman? What? Weird, man. So Arturo. Cold. Okay. And then this one was for the other guy. See if this one's cold too. Okay, they're both cold, so it doesn't matter. Those are donations from Gilberto Cedillo. Wow, really kind, man. What's your degree? Computer science. I actually have a 4-year science degree. That's the harder. So in my school, you could get a Bachelor of Arts or a Bachelor of Science. The Bachelor of Science was the harder version of it, and it focuses on databases, and it was pretty difficult. Like looking back on it, that was one of the most difficult things I did in life was that degree. Pokemon cards are pretty complicated in their own way, but not in the way programming is. Pokemon cards are like a totally different thing, like a finance thing. Let's see. Thomas Smart, 2 Lost Origin. Nerd. Yeah, I was I was a nerd. I was the president of the computer science club for that college as well, for that university. There was a computer science club, and I became the president of it. And it was pretty neat. Here we are. Bronze War and Clefable. That's for Thomas Smart. Shoop. Okay, Thomas with the TH. I missed the food channel, says Shiny Sand Slash. What food channel? Mister is a huge nerd. Are you still posting a lot on TikTok? I used to see a lot of your videos, and they were really informative. Yeah, I still post on TikTok. Yeah, I still post on TikTok all the time. I just made a TikTok post showing off my backyard to my home. And since I live on a lake house, it's a really nice video. Actually, I might have it up. Hold on. I think I can just go to TikTok. I don't want to hear this. Pause. Let's look up. Here we are. And
look at this beautiful dance.
I'll pause it. Yeah, here we are. So I'm showing off how all the trees are like red leaves. And that's my backyard. That's my dock right there with my boat right here. This is where I live. So out here in Lake of the Ozarks, everyone's owning a lake house. And the lake house will have a dock for your boat attached. It's really, really, really beautiful Lake of the Ozarks right now. So I had to take that. TikTok is too zoomer for me. It's too zoomer. You're so funny, man. So we have Sergio Orzua. Hello, mister. Can I have 5 Arcana? Yeah, you definitely can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. And one of these Lost Abusis. Okay. Sneep. What does the pop mean? Population. It's referring to how many PSA 10s there are of that card. I like TikTok, but it's basically a pregame for the hub. Yeah, well, depending on what kind of... Oh, there you go, Drapion. Nice. That is a gift from Mr. Gilberto Cedillo. That's a hit. So, yeah, it depends on what videos you're watching because the algorithm's pretty good at detecting who you are and what you like. So, like, if you watch my TikTok, you'll get a ton of politics. Lots and lots of politics and news. If you turn on my wife's TikTok on her phone, you get, like, makeup guides and girl stuff. So, was there a minimum order for the... Just because I didn't get one. If there's a minimum cost per order, it used to be $7. So few people only order $7 worth of product that I don't really talk about as much. So nice. I love the Ozark on Netflix. Yeah, it's not super accurate in the portrayal of Lake of the Ozarks, but you kind of do get a sense of things. But did you know only some scenes are recorded here in Lake of the Ozarks? Much of it was recorded in Georgia. They just claim that it's Lake of the Ozarks. All right, Sergio Urzua. Here we are. Sweet. Very, very beautiful out here, though. Kind of hard to live on the lake. The houses on the lake are kind of pricey, especially compared to like the average Missouri home. Missouri's known for having like a cheaper cost of living. We're like, I think I read we're the fifth cheapest state in the union is Missouri. But when you get down here to Lake of the Ozarks, the actual lake houses, they're all like $1 million if you want a good one. We have Alexander Chung. Hello, I do have a bag, fresh box of Sneaker Bunko, and 3 Dragon Ball Dawn of Legends. Wow, that's a big order. Alexander, what's up, man? 1, 2, 3. You're also going to get this Lost Abyss. This is from Gilberto Cedillo. Hello, how are you? What's up, Xander? I'm assuming this is you. And we're going to start off with these smaller packs real fast. Where are the Badlands? What? Yeah, Lake of the Ozarks is interesting. If you guys are ever tempted to move down here, let me tell you something. You need to move to either Camdenton or Osage Beach. But the best place is Osage Beach. I moved to a part of the lake where it's more like the sticks out here. It's the countryside of the countryside, right? Like Lake of the Ozarks is already the countryside, but we moved to the countryside portion of the countryside. It's super countryside out here. Wow, look at that. You got an SPR right off the bat. Sun Gohan, Flash of Brilliance. Are there baddies in Missouri? Are there baddies in Missouri? Yeah, I'd say so. There's a lot of, well, but that's true for every state, in my opinion. There's beautiful women in every state. I think there's a bit of a stereotype that goes on that says, oh, well, oh, you're from Alabama. There's no beautiful women in Alabama or something like that. You know what I mean? It's like every state has beautiful women. Are there a number of Osage orange trees there? They're making amazing bow wood. When I was younger, I sold Osage wood, and that's because my father's business was a wood crafting business where we sold the chopped up craft woods. Okay, let's get that box of Sneaker Bunko. All right, Sneaker Bunko. Mr. moved to the part of the lake where the sewer flows in. No, that's not true. But yeah, it's so sparsely populated. There's no one where I'm living. Have you been to Fresno, California? I have not been to Italy or Greece or California or some of the, let's say, wealthiest places where people live. I don't know if Fresno is one of the wealthier parts of California. I assumed it was in correlation to what we're talking about. I'm probably aware that there's going to be like supermodels or trophy wives or whatever living in those areas. But it's like, you can find some real pretty women in states that aren't California. It's kind of silly to think that you can't, don't you think? Do you want to travel the world later? I'm not a travel the world kind of person. I'm really focused more on building stuff and wealth. So I like to build wealth. And then one day, traveling the world wouldn't make me happy. I think if I built a really fancy building that I just kind of gave away, you know what I mean? Think of like a cathedral structure or something like that, right? That would make me pretty happy. I don't care about traveling to places. I care about building up the place I'm already living in. Oh wait, we'll put it like this. Here we go. And then there's me in Australia. Time for sleep. Good night, you filthy animals. There we go. I think it's probably true, though, that the wealthier an area is, the sexier the women are. Just because if a man's real wealthy, he's going to get himself a sexy wife. You know what I mean? There we go. Church of TCC. Yeah, something like that. Do you like the Home Alone movies? Not really. I don't like most movies. I like scary movies. I used to like comedy. As I got older, comedy has not worked on me as much. Here we go. All right, Alexander. Scary movies are the best. A really good scary movie, something that explores something you didn't realize you could be scared by. Something that messes with your psychology. I love that. Have you seen Hereditary? Yeah, that one's decent. I live in a wealthy area. Not a lot of sexy girls here. More cougars, though. Oh, really? That's funny. Here we are. Well, I can tell you guys, there's a lot of hot women in the Lake of the Ozarks on these boats. So that stereotype is definitely true. In fact, I remember going shopping out here in Lake of the Ozarks. Even the older ladies, they're all in shape. Probably because they know they're going to be on their husband's boat and they do not want to look bad. So something about being close to the water, I think, kind of makes both men and women more aware of how they look. All right, check out your full art. Very cool. Very elegant. So this is your full art, Mr. Alexander. Ooh. Do the hot women on the boats like ponies? My Little Ponies. Yeah, there actually are quite a lot of like horse trails and stuff like that out here, and you can go get on a horse trail and rent a horse and all that. That is very possible out here. There we go. I live in Brazil, and this is totally right. Yeah, if you're gonna spend time on the beach, you're probably gonna want a beach body because everyone's gonna see you. Here we are. One woman wanted to sleep with a basketball player because she felt sorry for him because he was 7 foot long. What? You can't. Oh, you got a box with 2 full arts. This is very lucky, Alexander, because it's pretty rare for a box to have 2 full arts like this. Look at that. Not bad, man. Females want to enjoy the finer things in life. I think women and men want to enjoy the finer things in life. That's a universal trait. We all know that, we all have that Poke collector bod. Is it true that Pokemon card collectors are generally out of shape? It is not a physically active hobby. So it's if you're spending a lot of time on the hobby, you are not spending a lot of time working out. That is true. Here we are. Money, 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 money. Here we are. Ooh. Here we are. Wow, man. This is why people collect Sneaker Bunko right here. It's this card. Okay. Boobies, boobies, holographic boobies, booty cheek boobies. Yo, this one's just full of boobies. This pack is very full of boobies. Look at Gary. Yeah, but Gary's he's an older gentleman, and it is just the truth. When you get older, it's harder to stay thin as you get older, and that's because your metabolism slows down. That's why a lot of 18-year-old men are pretty fit because they're at the peak of their metabolism. They got tons of testosterone. That's why the military hires you at the age of 18. By the time you're in your 30s and 40s, your metabolism's slowed down and you're losing testosterone at that point. So your body slows down. It's not the same when you're in your 30s and 40s. That's true for women too. So women start to gain weight too. So finding a 30-year-old woman who's really in shape, it's harder to find that. Dad bods are the way. Well, there we go. But our society has a lot of junk food too, and that wasn't true in the past. So people nowadays are just fatter. A lot of junk food, a lot of stuff to watch on TV. A lot of stuff to watch on TV, So you're sitting down eating a Pizza Hut pizza, and the outcome is you're going to be fat. Here we are. There is this white stuff I found that speeds you up. Oh, yeah. But you can only snort it, huh? I think if I had the chance to give an idea to Pokemon, I say make the waifu trainers be more like Sneaker Bunko. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna disagree with you. I think that would sell the Pokemon, but Pokemon doesn't have to do that, Birthing hips. Too much Mister to watch. Yeah, a lot of Mister to watch. So we do a lot of sitting. We got a lot of desk jobs too now. A lot of indoor jobs, being outside under the sun, in the heat and the cold. That sort of burns calories. Being too cold or being too hot, your body has to regulate your temperature, and this helps you lose calories, believe it or not. So we have a lot of indoor jobs where we sit down now, and we just don't burn calories like we used to as a result. So humans from the 70s were all thin. They were still eating home-cooked meals, going outside regularly. There was no internet. There's probably not that... Your variety of good TV shows was real limited, so there wasn't as much stuff to watch. You're like, this is boring. I'm going to go outside. And you went out, and you went outside in the heat. Yo! There we go. Okay. So times have certainly changed. All right, 2 of the doggy ones. Holy schmollies. When men were real men, yeah. Well, you guys have probably heard about testosterone levels falling by 50% in the last, 40 years or something like that? That's pretty crazy. That is pretty crazy. 50%. It explains so much, All the men turning into girly men. It's like, well, maybe you would turn into girly men if you had no testosterone left. Alexander, let's find your bag. Alberto, Alan Ruiz. Here we are. Seed retention helps to increase testosterone. Yeah, I'm not a doctor, so I'm not going to make any claims like that. But if that data about falling testosterone levels is true, it just, again, it explains a lot. There we go. You find out society is having an ailment of a loss of testosterone. Let's put it in the other way around. Let's say women were losing 50% of the sex hormone that made them womanly. Well, what would you expect them to be like? All right. Let's see what's next. We have Esau Perez. Is it Esau or Esau? 5-star birth. You got it, man. Star birth. Good morning. Oh, you know it's late when they say good morning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pokemon increases testosterone. That's right. We're going to have testosterone boosters soon. What should be in the testosterone boosters, you think? Bro, imagine if kids collected those cards instead of Pokemon cards. Men used to go to war. Now they open sneaker, bunko, big booby cards. Yeah, that's a fair point too, Lucid. As life becomes easier, maybe the need for testosterone falls. Remember when the only time to be home was when the streetlights came on? Well, I was a 90s kid. I was born in 1989, and I can remember years like 1996, 7, 8, and 9 pretty well. And yeah, it was just a really, 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 really different atmosphere. A lot more trust, I would say. There was a lot of trust in society, a lot more unity. And I feel like people generally were happier. Isn't that weird? You didn't hear so much complaining. You didn't hear all the grievance. You didn't hear... Actually, I felt like it was less racist back then. I felt like the 90s was less racist. Yeah, Michael Jackson. And I feel like there just wasn't that much racial stuff on TV. Nothing was about race, really. And you just didn't care. I mean, you actually talked to people. So you'd be out there talking to your friends on the street, and there'd be black kids on the street, and you hung out together. And now everything that is fed to you on the internet is the news, racism, TV shows. Did you know about racism? Is just commercials. By the way, racism. Everything's racism now, and it feels like we're so hypersensitive and aware of it now in a way that we weren't in the past, in the 90s, and it feels like there's some real deep bad vibes going on. All right, let's find your bag. It was the Attitude Era, WWF all the way. That's the snowflake age we live in. Yeah, that was actually a thing. Remember, like South Park recognized that was occurring, and they made a whole episode about it, safe places or whatever. And that's because that didn't exist for a long time. That was a recent invention. College campuses saying, you're not allowed to speak. We need our safe spaces. Yeah. South Park made a video about it, and I thought that maybe it was just going to be like a trend that goes away. It was not a trend, and it certainly did not go away. It got worse. Here we are, lightning. I think it's because we all have voice now. I don't know if I would like to think it's because we all have a voice, but I think it's better described by the fact that when you're all online, when all conversation occurs online, the way we talk to each other transforms. You start to say things that are nastier. You start to share your negative feelings more easily. Whereas when you could only speak face to face, which is how it was in the 90s, you just smile. How are you? How's the weather? You want to play some sports together? You know what I mean? You want to throw frisbee or something, right? That's how you talked, because you could only talk to each other in person. You couldn't get on a computer screen and write down every subconscious feeling you have that is negative and anxious and depressed and angry. You couldn't share that with each other. You couldn't share your innermost thoughts. You could only say whatever you said in public in front of other people and face to face with each other. And when you have to sit down face to face with another human, it's a lot harder to say racist things or feel bad about them because they're right there. You just can't do it. And now most of our conversation occurs online. So your most subconscious thoughts can be shared, and sometimes they can be shared anonymously. So you can say every racist, dark, evil thing in your heart, and everyone has to see it and be like, whoa, we're living in a super racist world. You know what I mean? Because of this guy. All right, let's refresh and see what's next. We got P Champion, 3 packs of XY Evolutions. You got it, P Champion. Wow, that's really expensive, man. I hate people who don't like LeChonk. Hey, that's racist. I went to sleep at 9 p.m. and now I'm up for the day. Mister, that's where I grew up. Sleep. Sleep. That's why becoming a gay man is the best thing I've ever done. I'm not self-conscious of myself. I weigh 500 pounds. I've moved the size of my head. What? All right. P Champion, good luck. This is a real pricey round. We got Machop, Beedrill. Okay, first pack is Machop Beedrill. Do you have any other Team Rocket slabs for sale? No. And this one's not for sale. This one's just being shown off. Okay. Starry Break, Electrode, Imakuni. All right, Imakuni on this one. Yeah, so things have really changed, and there's a lot of full-grown adults now who were born in like the 2000s. So if you were born in the year 2000, by the time you were 7 years old, the iPhone had come out, and so you never experienced like a pre-internet age. You know what I mean? So I'm in that group that experienced the world before the internet, and it's almost like it's a very fascinating thing the longer you think about it, because the world changed with the internet. It really did. The whole world really changed. If you could imagine the internet gets shut off, no more Netflix, no more YouTube, no social media at all. It's all 100% gone. You just have to get out and talk to people, and that's the only way you could talk to people. And in a way, I feel like that would be good for us. Being always online, our only interactions are like, most of our interactions are in our subconscious. The subconscious is not the same as talking in public, you know? The internet is forever. You'll be out of commission. Yeah, I would be out of a job. I would find a different job, you know? Maybe I would be working on software. Well, no, probably not, because we wouldn't have software anymore. Well, we wouldn't have internet jobs, that's for sure. We wouldn't have internet software jobs. Most software deals with the internet. With social media, we didn't really become more social. We did, but it was a different kind of social. Oh, no, hold on. He gets one more pack. He gets one of these, right? Remember Gateway Cow boxes? No. All right. I remember those free AOL discs, though, that allowed you to install AOL on your computer. Mr. Beyond the Block selling lemonade. Yeah, we did that as kids. We sold lemonade. My dad was always trying to teach us how to sell stuff. Why are there so many people buying cards just to not open them, but trying to sell me there when I can't find them in the store? I think I see what you're saying. You're talking about people who buy sealed booster boxes and then want to sell you sealed booster boxes. Yeah, I mean, there's just a lot of that going on, and I don't see that trend changing. Your local Walmart doesn't stock enough of the product, but it can be found online, so you can just go buy it online. I feel like Walmart should stock more of it, though. All right, let's see what's next. Now we got Kevin O'Neill doing penance for sniping the Unified Minds. 7 cold chilly pains. I like how opening chilling pain is considered penance. I love it. Let's see what you get. It's not going to be doing penance if you get a hit over here too, huh? Penance would have been contributing $1 to the giveaway slab. Now that would have been penance. We're very close on that. Have you guys seen this card? Let me show you. So this is the giveaway slab, and there's only $70 left to it. So if everyone gave $1 a day, that'd be done in like 1 day. Walmart, working with the enemy. I have a conspiracy theory about BGS, Black Label, and I feel others have the same theory. My theory is that it's stinky. Here's 4. 5, 6, 7. Mister, I can't see what the card is anymore. It says Tim Horst. You can't see what? All right. Used to go down the back blocking and run all over the rabbits down there when I was weak head, but then crashed my dad's truck. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, man. The slab, you can't see the slab? It's covered in digits. What's covered in digits? Beep. Is BGS secretly PSA? Sneep. There we go. Sweet. Kevin O'Neill. Impact Energy. I forgot what I said. Here's Cast Form. Snover. Oh my God. Kevin O'Neill pulling one of the best cards in the Chilling Reign collection. Golden Snorlax. You said this was going to be penance. Kevin, now you got to donate $1 to the donation slab. I'm going to clip that for you, man. Woo! Shiny Snorlax, everybody. That's a nice card. That's going to be one of the cards to collect from the Sword and Shield era. I got Mr. I'm at work. I'm at work and you are live? Well, it's 3:53, so it's bedtime for me. So I better wrap it up, guys. No more orders. There we go. Lucis said, my local Walmarts are all backdoored by scalpers. When they restock the shelf, there's never any good product that comes out, and the boxes are already open when they arrive to stock. Wow. That just sucks, man. It really sucks. All right. He pulls Metagross, too, later. He pulls literally 2 full arts. That's ridiculous, man. Yeah, Kevin's had a very lucky night tonight. Congratulations, Kevin. It's nice to have good luck. Blessed by the Poke Gods. Just follow the money. I'll find out who's who. I just sent a donation to the charity slab. Yeah, because you just made a chunk of money with that Snorlax easily. I don't know what he sells for. If he's raw, he probably sells over 100. If he's graded, he probably sells, well, it depends. If he gets a 10, he could probably sell for like $300, I bet. $250, $300 if I had to guess. Okay, we got a few more orders over here. Kevin O'Neill says, well, here's 5 to the charity slab. Nice, man. All right, this brings it down to 65. And I'll bring it down to 64. I'll contribute $1 myself. There we go. 64. All right, so with that being said about the charity slab, guys, you'll want to tune in because the charity slab could go any second now. A lot of the times when the charity slab gets that close, somebody will step in and do a big contribute to it, toward it, and then very sneakily, it's gone. I don't alert anybody when it's done. I do not ping the Discord. I do not tell anybody that it's done being paid for so that you can quickly run in and snipe it. No, it goes really fast once it's paid off. So tune into the next stream. That'll be the lunchtime stream today, okay? All right, guys. Well, I'm all done. I had a great night with everyone. Thanks for hanging out. We got exactly 2 hours in. Unified Minds box break is done. Ancient Origins has started. And we will be back for the Monday daytime stream. What's up, Casey? I love Pokey, your mom. Lucy said good night. This was so fun. Yeah, I had a nice time. See you guys later.